Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Capes, Cows, and Close Calls. My name is Nick. With me always is my co-host, Sean, the Irishman King.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man?
How's it going, man?
Nothing much, man. How you feeling?
Another week and all episode.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back in the booth.
Before I forget, right off top, thanks for joining us again. Please interact with this episode any way you know how. Like, subscribe, comment, hit the link tree, go to our Never socials. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sean, I know you're not really big into sports. Actually, we talk about that a lot.
We do.
On the podcast. We mentioned that we're not big sports guys. But the biggest sports game of all time, of all year, just happened a few days ago as we're recording this.
Yes.
The Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Did you watch it?
Yeah. I watched the second half more than it was on the whole time where I was. I watched the second half probably more than I watched the first half.
Okay. Were you rooting for any particular team?
The Seahawks, because I feel like the Patriots have won enough.
You said it done.
They've had enough Super Bowl wins. They didn't need another. But I mean, I couldn't care less.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, whatever. It wasn't even like it was a very heavy field goal.
It was a
game.
very heavy
So it wasn't even like a particularly exciting game.
For a while there, it looked like the Seahawks were about to blow them out.
Yeah.
And they weren't going to score anything. I mean, they did still beat them pretty bad. But yeah, it was a very...
Yeah.
They got like 12 points just off of field goals.
And that was the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was ridiculous.
It was pretty ridiculous. I mean, both the defenses were doing their job. I know football. I don't watch it regularly. But like I know it-ish, kind of.
You know it enough.
Yeah, I know it enough. So...
So you watched?
I watched most of it. Yeah. Did you watch the halftime show?
I did.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I thought it was great. Actually,
good show.
I really enjoyed the set. Are you a Bad Bunny fan?
Ish.
Okay.
Ish. I mean, as much as how much music in Spanish you can listen to.
Yeah, that's
I like them as much as I like Mark Anthony or Enrique Iglesias or Nicky Jam or you know what I mean? Like it's just like, but I don't know what they're saying. And I think it was funny watching with somebody that speaks Spanish and then be like, man, if he would only stop mumbling. And it's like, I wouldn't know. I didn't know he was mumbling.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
When you I don't know, you assume things about when people talk in other languages that you wouldn't know because you don't speak that language.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Did you know? So two things. Did you know, one, the couple
I didn't know
that got married really got married?
Really got married.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Apparently they invited Bad Bunny to come perform at their wedding, and he was like, how about you just come to the Super Bowl and get married here during my performance? That's wild,
That's
bro.
awesome.
That's crazy. I was like, that's
I
crazy.
think they had to buy Super Bowl tickets, so they let them in for free.
I'm sure they let him in for free. There's no way they made him buy
You gotta
tickets,
come,
too.
but these Super Bowl tickets are real.
Are expensive.
Good luck finding the hotel. It's also a real bad time to be here. The Sunday hotel rooms are rough.
You got married recently. Would you have done something like that?
I think it would have been fun. I would have done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how many people they were allowed to. I wonder if
I'm
any
sure
were they allowed to
100%
bring in.
it was just the two of them.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'm sure they got married twice.
They had to. Yeah. Because that was like 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Right.
If that.
And then they had to go.
And then it was like, get out of here. You're done.
Yeah.
I mean, they got to share a kiss on national TV, which was cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a hell of a
cool
story,
wedding
though.
video. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
showing your future kids your
So
wedding
that was
video.
us.
And it starts with the Super Bowl.
That'd be crazy. But that's dope, man. I was like, wow, I didn't know that. But I saw people reporting. And at first, I didn't even believe it at first. But then I saw like multiple outlets reporting. I was like, shit, that's crazy, man. that really
And
really
it's such a
happened.
fun thing for Bad Bunny to do.
Yeah, it is. Super cool. Also, do you know, as he was walking through like all the bushes and stuff, you know those were all people? Just in bush
did.
costumes?
I saw that too.
Yeah. So
People were
funny.
joking to be like, how do I become a bush? Like, how does one get this job?
I know, right? Could you imagine going?
I thought it was funny too, and I made this joke while it's happening. So they had all the famous people at that one part, but then they had all the dancers in front of it.
Yeah.
So you know, like Jessica Alba was there, for example.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal was there, yeah.
Cardi B, I think it was right. Like there was a bunch. I was like joking around. I was like, "Would these dancers get the fuck out of my way? I can't see who the famous people are. Move these dancers out of here. Who's back there?"
I was going to say, do you think to become a bush, do you think they showed up to like be a dancer, like to audition
sure
as a dancer,
they're
and they were
dancers.
just like, "Guess what? You're in,
Yeah, but
but you got the bush role."
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm sure they were pumped for it anyways.
You think so?
Yeah.
If you were trained dancer. You've been training your whole life. This is the biggest stage you could possibly be on as the Super Bowl. You got an audition. You're in the room. You think you nailed that shit. They call you back. You get the call back. You're like, fuck, yes. You show up and they're like, you're a bush.
I feel like
How would you feel about that?
I feel like they knew.
You think
I think they knew they were going for the bush role. They were applying to be a bush.
How does one know they're going to be a bush?
It was probably because it's got to be like theater-esque that applying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when you're the wardrobe in the theater, you knew you were applying to be the wardrobe.
Bro, even that. Could you imagine being like having like, I don't know, not the main role or even like a large role, but let's say like a minor role in like a Broadway play, and then you're a bush. Do you put that on your resume?
Yeah.
Like, I was a bush in the Bad Bunny performance. I didn't move for 14 minutes straight, bitch. I was stiff as a fucking board.
You wouldn't leave it. You would just collect that probably really nice paycheck for the 14 minutes of work.
Yeah. I'm just standing there.
Just standing there.
I thought that was, but I did think, I was like, oh, that's hella creative. Because when I saw it, that was one of the most impressive things to me, was like just the scene that they set up in the middle of the field. I'm like, man, this must have took so long. Like they must have had a crazy large crew to like set all this shit up. And even there was the one point where he like climbs up on like the telephone pole, and I'm like, man, that bitch is stable. Like they're like hanging.
Everybody else had harnesses. He's the only one.
Yeah, he just
I don't need protection. I know it's sturdy.
Up there. I'm like, man, that bitch has to be stable. They must have really put a lot of effort into this crew. So then when I found out that like all the bushes were just people dressed as bushes, I was like, oh, you know what? Actually, that's brilliant, because they could just run on, get in line, and run off.
Yeah.
Bush number 32, you're right here. Like, yeah, being a bush, man, crazy stuff. Did you see any commercials?
I didn't pay attention.
That used to be our thing.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention as much as I usually do. So the one I noticed, and I think is one of the ones people talked about the most, was the Dunkin' Donuts Goodwill Dunkin' with Ben Affleck.
Oh, with all the
90s
stars AI to look younger.
To look like they did back then.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was a weird commercial.
It was a weird
memorable though.
It was.
You left remembering that commercial.
That's true, but it was fucking weird.
I don't know what about Dunkin' Donuts. I just remember Dunkin' Donuts and 90 stars.
Did you, because some people pointed out, a lot of the commercials this year were about like AI.
That's where our life's going, man.
I know. Isn't that crazy? AI and like other shit. Did you see the Ring commercial?
No.
So Ring has come out with this new feature. You know what a Ring camera is,
yeah,
right? Yeah. So they come out with this new feature, and the way they pitched it, you hear it and you're like, wow, that sounds amazing. But then there are a lot of people who like took a step back and was like, no, this shit actually sounds terrifying. But basically, they have a lost pet feature, right? So let's say your dog runs away. You can post on the Ring app like a picture of your dog, the dog's name, where you live. And by doing that, it will activate every Ring camera in your vicinity.
Wow.
To use AI to search for this dog. So every Ring camera in the neighborhood will be looking for this dog.
Interesting.
And then it'll send you a notification if it's found.
Okay.
And on like the initial reaction is like, wow, that's really, and the way they pitched it, of course, you know, like a lost pet, like everybody loves fucking animals, right? So it's like, oh my god, that's so crazy. Like you could do a dog, a cat, whatever. Like, man, that sounds amazing. And they give you the statistic of how many dogs they've already like located and shit like that, and you're like, wow, that sounds crazy. But then you think, fuck, I'm giving these guys permission to just like
look out my door.
Yeah, like to activate my cameras, and just like it's like mass surveillance.
I mean, do they do it for people too?
I don't know, actually.
You would think like a kidnapper, you got a shot of them and then they would find the kidnapper.
You would think. I mean, that would, yeah. They only specifically mention dogs. So I don't know if it does it for people yet. I got to imagine that there's probably a lot more legal paperwork involved.
I feel like people. That's not lasting long.
You don't think
it's just like, isn't the, what was the DNA one you'd do?
What do you mean?
Where you would like test your own DNA
for like to get like your ancestry
you could
tree
figure out your ancestry, but you also would like, shit, I have a cousin I didn't know about. You could like do that stuff with it. And they were using it to solve crimes because, like, let's just say like I committed a crime and you had my DNA, and then my brother did the 22andMe, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we just got a hit that this DNA I had on file. This is his brother. So now it's
damn.
Now it's like one of these three people.
Yeah, we just got to attach
the crime.
Fuck, I didn't know they were doing that.
And it got shut down. Like legally, it got shut down, which is crazy. Because you should have just let that. We were just out here solving crimes. Like,
yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. And I feel like it's gonna be like that. Like we're about to be solving some crimes, and then some shady dudes gonna be doing some shady shit.
Yeah,
and they're gonna be high enough on the food chain to be like, I'm gonna shut these laws down, make these laws that don't make sense. That we're gonna shut that shit down.
That's crazy, man. So yeah, that was the one that I remember. Because like I said, when I first saw it, I was like, oh wow, that's amazing. But then you take a step back and you're like, oh wow, that's actually kind of terrifying that you can just do that.
I mean, what if? Say I'm a stalker. I just said it was a crime. Now I'm a stalker. Let's just say I was stalking you, and I know what your dog looks like. I got a picture of your dog.
Yeah.
Now I get to find where the fuck you are because I loaded the dog.
Yeah, you could do that. You could learn my fucking walking route.
Yeah.
Know exactly where I go.
Yeah.
The blind spots. We're
this is not lasting long.
Oh my goodness! Just thinking more and more about this. Funny, you know what's even funnier is that I was during like when the Super Bowl was coming on, I had been rewatching the show Person of Interest.
Okay,
have you watched that before?
No.
I know you know about it because your parents watched it. It was funny because I talked to them about the finale when it happened.
I don't remember any of this.
You don't remember that?
Okay. No,
your parents watched the show. It's great. But the whole show is kind of what we're talking about. So the premise of the show, it's a good show. It's on Amazon Prime. The premise of the show is that after 9/11 happened, basically the government was like, we need to figure out a way to prevent terrorist attacks from happening again. How do we do it? And this guy proposed like a mass surveillance system. And he built a machine. He coded it so that it would basically watch everybody all the time based on like all the feed. Like it could tap into your laptop camera, your cell phone, whatever. And it would watch people and it would put together patterns to like determine if someone's planning some sort of terrorist attack. And then it would let the government know so they can go neutralize that threat before it happens.
Okay.
Right. But then there's some other stuff going on. And like he had to program it where like it at first it was like finding anybody whose life was in danger or any kind of perpetrator. And then he was like, he had to reel it back so that it only focused on like mass threats. So he made those people relevant. But then he had like an irrelevant list where it might have just been like a bartender whose boyfriend has been abusive and is probably going to kill her soon because she's staying in that relationship kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then he hires a guy to like help him stop those smaller crimes from happening. It's a whole big thing. But it was funny because I was watching that, right? And the whole big point of the show is like, there are people who are like, who eventually catch on of like, this is fucking crazy. Like the government shouldn't be allowed to spy on us like this. And then I saw that commercial and it's like
it's happening.
Shit is going. This is the start. This is
step one.
Yeah, this is how we start this. So that's crazy. But yeah.
It's crazy with, I mean, all that stuff, right? Like we all talk about how like, oh, our phones are listening to us and then we all put, you know, Alexas and Google Homes and into our house, and then you're not even talking to them and they're talking back to you because they're listening to everything
you say. Yeah.
All this shit's getting collected.
Yeah.
I know people are big on they'll like cover their camera up too because they're worried about that. I was always like, man, watch, what am I doing? I was the one guy. Do you remember everybody in the beginning when you would get notifications that your package was coming? Like your phone would just be like, ding, ding. And you'd be like, oh, my package is on its way. Mm-hmm. That creeped people out. And I was like I remember being like, it's so great.
Why would that creep people out?
That their phone would just like automatically start telling you. Which is just it reading your Gmail. and telling you got the notification.
That's weird. I don't know. I'm definitely somewhere in the middle, right? Like I see the issues, don't get me wrong, but like to a certain extent, I'm just like, I don't know. Why are you so paranoid about it? Like what's really gonna happen? You know what I mean? I don't know.
That could be our famous last words.
It could be.
But
You're
I feel
right.
the same way.
Like you said, when I see people literally put tape over their camera, I'm just like,
I think they start building that fucking feature into laptops.
I know, where it just has a little window thing. Yeah. But I've never once felt the need to do, because I'm like, you could watch me sit in front of my computer and eat my bowl of cereal if you want. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I got nothing. Like, you're just gonna 9 times out of 10, I'm sitting in front of this bitch stuffing my face with something. Like, if you want a bunch of shots of me eating shit that you can post online, all I ask, if you make some money off of it, let me fucking know. Like, send me my cut. God damn it, I'm the star of this show. Shit, I don't care. Well, that's just me. So other than that, during the Super Bowl, as usual, we got a bunch of movie trailers. They did the same thing they did last year with movie trailers.
So I didn't even notice, but they did the whole like check the
YouTube, where they give you like a 10-second clip, and they're just like check YouTube for the full trailer, or check online for the full trailer, which is so crazy, bro, that we've gotten to this. But the main trailer, at least for us, there was a few trailers, but the main trailer for us that we got a new Supergirl trailer. Yep. It's not really a full trailer though. It's really more like another short teaser.
All that much more than we've already seen.
We didn't. I thought it was a full trailer, but no, it's only like 50 seconds long, and really it's just about puppy
crypto,
which is fine.
I mean, I don't feel any different. Cool, we saw puppy crypto.
Yeah, I don't really care. So yeah, that happened. Other than that, we get another new trailer recently that just came out today. Yeah, today, because I sent it to you today.
Yeah,
Sean, you did not believe this was happening. I told you this was happening, and you're like, no, it's not. I still don't believe it. Well, you gotta believe it now, my man. Listen, not only did they release a trailer in black and white, but one in full color. You're gonna have the option to watch it in black and white or in full. They called it full hue, full color.
What are you gonna choose?
I don't know.
I'm going black and white for sure.
I think I'm going black and white.
I think you have to.
That was what I was leaning more to. Anyway, we're talking about the Spider-Man Noir trailer. The new Amazon Prime exclusive show that's going to be coming out starring Nicolas Cage. It will be released in full black and white, which is a bit more true to, I think, is the original Spider-Man Noir comic in black and white? It is, I'm pretty sure. Or in full color. Yeah, it does feel truer to the source material.
Yeah, I go black and white with it.
I watched the black and white trailer. Actually, I watched both trailers, but I watched the black and white one first. I sent you the black and white one. Did you go and watch the color one?
I did not watch the color one.
No, you just stuck with black and white?
Stuck with it.
It does have a different vibe. You see for half a second
go color at the end of that one.
Yeah, it does have a different vibe when you watch it in color. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I feel like I'm leaning more toward the black and white too.
Wow.
What'd you think of the trailer? Since you don't believe that this is a real thing.
I don't understand who asked for this. I don't understand why they're making it.
I told you, man.
But
people are demanding it.
I don't know what it is. I feel like it's going to be stupidly entertaining.
It just might be.
That trailer, I was like, this is kind of fun. He's like, I got a little carried away to beat up some dudes at a bar last night. I was like, this is good.
Then I got hammered.
Yeah. You see him have his mask to take a drink after it. Like,
I don't understand if he has powers or not, though. Does he have powers?
So what threw me off is he said with no power, there's no responsibility. But Spider-Man Noir has powers.
That's what I thought.
But Spider-Man Noir, I believe his name is also Peter Parker.
No, it's not. It's Ben something.
I thought they were making that change to Ben Reilly in this.
They might.
But I think traditionally he is Peter Parker.
Spider-Man.
And Spider-Man, I don't know. You know what? I feel like he has to have powers because there's no way you ain't fucking your joints up and that web slinging.
Yeah.
That's ripping your shoulder apart.
Yeah, true. I'm trying to see if I can find his real name real quick. I guess I'll just have to. Oh, that's what it is. His name is Peter Benjamin Parker. So he has a different middle name, which I think he might go by Ben and not Pete, not Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
think if you look up what his name is in the movie, it's
I got you.
Ben Reilly or something, which is like, isn't that Spider-Man's clone traditionally?
Yeah, that's Spider-Man. Yeah, he's usually Scarlet Spider.
Right.
Spider-Man Noir. Where is it?
Gotta fill that air.
They got Winston from New Girl in there. Did you see that?
I'm excited for that too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Winston back.
Ben Reilly.
Get him out of these HBO block or what is it? The bank. He's doing the commercials for something.
Chase. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
whatever it is. Get him out of these commercials. Let's get him in a role again.
Get him into a real role. Yeah, they're doing Ben Reilly in this.
Yeah. And but Ben Reilly would also have Spider-Man's powers. I think he has powers.
Yeah, I think so too. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think he traditionally has the web shooters, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know that much about Spider-Man Noir. I gotta read Spider-Man Noir. It's been on my list for like ever, and I just never read it.
You don't see him do it at all in Across the Spider-Verse. He's not web slinging at all, right?
I thought he was.
I don't think he was, but maybe I'm wrong. It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
I think he was, but I don't think he does it in the I don't know. We're just talking now.
Yeah,
looks good though. It looks.
I think as a mini series, it could work. It could be fun. I don't even think it should be 8 episodes. I think like 4 episodes would be solid.
You know what? Let me see if it has the episode list already. They might. It's set in the 1930s, which it traditionally is.
Wow.
It's saying 8 episodes right now.
That feels like a lot.
Well, if they're 30 minutes,
need all them.
I agree. If they're only 30 minutes, though, that does change things. Because 8-hour-long episodes is much different from 8 30-minute long episodes.
Double the time.
I mean? Yeah, literally. So if we go 8 30-minute episodes, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Right.
So you excited for this?
Yeah, I'm also confused on how it came to be. I know I said that, but I mean, not even the sense of who wants it, the sense of that Sony owed Spider-Man, but they're letting Amazon
do it. Yeah, that's what I'm most confused about. Yeah,
I don't know what deal was made here.
I don't know, because Amazon, they pick up weird superhero projects, and I think it might just be a matter of them coming to Marvel and DC at the bidding table of just like, we need something. Like, what can we get?
You're not even looking at Spider-Man Noir, and you've seen what we've done with Invincible and the boys.
Yeah.
Like, let me come out here.
It was the same thing I felt with how they got the new Batman animated series, Batman Caped Crusader.
Yeah, that was random,
like, how did they get that?
Yeah.
Why is that not on HBO Max, right? Like, how did Amazon get the exclusive to that? That doesn't make any sense.
You know what? Man, you know what drives me crazy about HBO Max now that you bring that up?
What's that?
You know how I originally got it was they did the DC Universe thing?
Yeah.
And that slowly changed into Max. Mm-hmm. But still had all the DC shit on there. Bro, I was like, Dia was tired. She's like, just put on whatever you want. I'm just going to read a little bit, go to sleep. And I was like, all right, let me watch some old animated movies stuff. Go to HBO Max, type Batman, and man, there's like shit there now. There's like nothing.
Yeah.
The whole point of me having this originally was to get all these things. Why ain't they all on there, Nick?
Netflix, Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers owns all of that. So it's all going to slowly come off.
But is it on Netflix?
Not yet.
So why?
I think they're still in that transition. Here's the thing, Sean. There's too many fucking streaming services. There's too fucking many. And they're clearly all in this battle of like who gets what. And I'm sick of this shit. Like, I know there are a lot of people who don't like the fact that like it seems like each streaming service is just fighting to buy up other streaming services, which in turn, yes, it does increase the cost, which is fucking annoying. But at the same time, if we had like I would rather have like 2 streaming services that had everything I wanted to watch that maybe were like $25 each, versus having 16 of these motherfuckers that are all like $15+.
Did you get a Peacock to watch the Olympics?
No. What did we get, Pete? We got it to watch the Super Bowl though.
Oh, so you have it now?
I think Talia signed up for like a free week trial or something, like a free 10-day trial or some shit. Because that was literally the only thing we wanted it for. Also,
you should up there for the Olympics.
The fact that all of them are now adding a ad version,
super
and
annoying,
non-ad version, we're losing the plot at this point. Because that was the whole reason for streaming services.
Oh, I agree.
Was to fucking get rid of the commercials. Now we're just calling them ads. They're still fucking commercials because you play them at the beginning of the fucking episode, in the middle of the fucking episode, and at the end of the episode. So now we're just back to cable.
Oh, we are 100%. I was just talking about that idea too. I was like, we just went full circle. Like we literally back.
Did. We're right back. We're right back to where we fucking started.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any sense. It pisses me off because I was one of those people. I adopted cutting the cord with cable early on. I was in full support of it, bro. Like working at Best Buy and shit. Anytime somebody came in and told me like, oh man, I'm sick of paying Xfinity. I pay them like $200 a month for cable and internet and phone. And I'm like, first of all, the fuck do you need a house phone for? Turn that shit off.
Yeah.
You don't need it. Like, you think they're throwing it in for free, but actually they're charging you like $50 extra a month for you to have a landline. When's the last time you picked that bitch up? Never. And it was funny because people would say like, well, what if the power goes out? Your cell phone isn't plugged in. Like, it's you can go to the car and charge it. What are you talking about? Like, that's when you need your cell phone if the power goes out. The fuck are you talking about? So like I adopted the like cut the cord early. I like as soon as I moved out, I was like, I'm not gonna buy cable, like because I don't watch sports, I don't watch the news, and in my mind, those are the only two things you really needed cable for because they were live, right? People wanted to watch the news, people wanted to watch sports. Don't watch sports, don't watch the news. I don't need cable.
That's a good point.
Anything I want to watch is on a streaming platform, and I got like 4 of them. At the time, it was probably totaling like $30 a month. I got like 4 streaming services. I got Netflix, Hulu, fucking Disney.
I do remember you had Hulu early.
Yeah.
I was a user, though.
I had Netflix, Hulu, fucking Disney, or I guess before Disney.
I mean, it was really those two in the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning. For a while. Bro, I was powering. Like Netflix and Hulu, I had everything I needed. Because the beautiful thing about Hulu when it first started was that while you couldn't watch the shows live, they were available the day after they premiered on TV.
Yeah.
So like when all the CW superhero shows were going full force, when the Flash episode came out on Thursday, I was watching that bitch on Friday. I'm like, I can wait a day.
Yeah.
I probably don't have time to watch that Thursday anyway. I can wait a day. You know what I mean? Same thing. So like that will, to me, between those two, perfect. Hulu at the time was like $8 a month, bro. No ads, no nothing. You just got to watch it. Netflix, I had been upgraded that one because I wanted more users and I wanted to be able to watch it in 4K. But still, I was paying like $12 a month. Yeah. So you telling me for under $20, I was able to watch everything I wanted to watch.
Yeah, dude. Netflix back then had so much.
Everything
on it.
Everything.
It was great.
Everything you wanted.
Yep.
Now that shit's $25 a month.
And all those shows you were used to watching on there left.
Gone. You spend more time scrolling through Netflix trying to figure out what to watch than actually fucking watching it.
Like half of these I heard of before.
They've overrun it with Netflix originals, which I'm not mad about, but like the quality in Netflix originals varies so much. So much. You get a few gems in there. Every once in a while you get a Stranger Things. But then you get a lot of fucking just garbage ass Adam Sandler on vacation movies where it's clearly him just hanging out with his buddies and they had a film crew come along and record that shit. It's like, bro, you're just having the film studio pay for your vacation. That's what you're doing. Because you ain't making a movie.
But kudos.
Yeah, I mean, no knock against you. Do what you feel. Yeah, so it's ridiculous. And all these fucking yeah. But now Disney bought Hulu, so they're going in that. Netflix bought Warner Brothers, so they're going to that. And yeah, I don't know. So now I'm like, I mean, I use your HBO, so that works out. But once that goes away, what the fuck do we need HBO for? You know what I mean? Like, that's what it was for. It's crazy, man. And you got Apple TV.
I mean, I really thought, and I was reading early on, is they don't plan this, but I really thought just HBO Max would just join Netflix, and then be like, this is great.
Yeah,
all the DC projects on there.
They're going to keep it separate.
Why?
Exactly.
Why do that to us?
Why? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And they were doing the same thing with Disney and Hulu, but now they're slowly integrating Hulu into Disney.
And Hulu's going away.
Yeah, I guess.
No, they've said that. Like, I won't put your Hulu work. You'll have to go to Disney.
So I guess. So then my question is like, is the price increasing for the overall? Like, am I still? Because right now they have like the Disney Hulu bundle. Do I still need the Disney Hulu bundle in order to watch the Hulu shit that's on Disney? Because on Disney, they didn't just add the Hulu content like it's integrated into the rest of it. It's like Hulu on Disney. Like, you have to go to the Hulu section to watch the Hulu shit.
It's just on there now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I just haven't looked in a while.
I do it all the time. I've been watching like Only Murders, which was a Hulu show, and it's just straight on Disney now.
Okay. I mean, they have the Hulu section.
Right. So if you want to filter for Hulu.
I got you.
But like if you just went to the search bar, you don't have to go in Hulu.
Okay.
And then your previously watched will just be there with your Hulu shows.
Either way, it's stupid. I don't know why there's so many. It's too many things now. And everybody fucking wants one. Doesn't make any sense. Let's have two companies buy them all up and just
call it a day.
Have two streaming services.
We're just gonna wind up, like I said, back in cable.
We are. That's literally what it's gonna be.
Same shit.
Yep. Pretty much. They're gonna start sending out boxes.
Because much like how your cable, you'll be bundling the channels to get it. You'll be paying for it's just the same. Like now, I bundle my Netflix, like you said, with my Hulu and my HBO Max. That was a bundle for all. I bundle all three of them bitches, and it's the same thing as cable.
Yeah, literally. It doesn't make any sense, man.
Yeah. I will say I like how Prime did it because you just bought Prime. You originally got Prime because you wanted the free shipping.
Yeah, that's it. And they're like, "Hey, guess what?"
And they're like, "We got all these shows and music for you. I don't use the music, but I know I got it.
You got it there." That is the advantage of Prime. That's where they're winning. If they're just like, because I don't think anybody bought Prime to watch Amazon Prime Video.
Nope.
They bought Prime.
That's not to have. Let me see what Prime's got.
The free shipping and the Prime. But again, when I used to talk to people at Best Buy and they would come in and they would be asking about like streaming services and shit, I always told them the same thing. I was like, well, look, start with Netflix. That's the easy one. It's there. Start with Netflix.
It's your base.
Yeah, that's your base, right? Everybody has Netflix. That's your base level. Start with Netflix. Experiment, try it out, see how you like it. Then I would always ask my follow-up question would always be, do you pay for Amazon Prime? And they'd be like, Amazon Prime? I'm like, yeah, like so you get the free shipping and stuff. They're like, oh yeah, I got Amazon Prime. I'm like, do you know it includes video? I know. I was like, yeah, there's a whole Amazon Prime video section.
A bunch of shit on there.
It's just included. Like, you don't have to pay shit extra. It's just there. That's a brilliant strategy.
Yeah.
Because nobody buys it for the video aspect. No. They buy it for free shipping and
they're happy to have it.
Yeah. It's like, oh, really? I got this? Like you said, the music's included.
Yeah.
Like, beautiful. What were we talking about? Oh, Spider-Man Noir. How did it get to Amazon Prime? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But here we are. Here we are. Amazon, you're fucking free shipping.
With my I buy it for the shipping, and I get to watch Spider-Man
Noir. Fun stuff. So, hey, all our listeners, I know you pay for Prime. It's going to come out on Prime Video. Yep. Just watch it. May 27th, I think it was.
Man, it just feels a few months, man, right around the corner.
Yeah, that shit's coming up. Let me make sure it was May and not March, because that shit might have said March.
March should be real soon.
March would be real soon. What do we have coming up, bro? I feel like we don't have anything coming up in the near future. Spider-Man.
I thought something was coming out in March. What was it? There's a show. Something's coming out.
Release date. Okay, yeah, it's May 27th. Still not that far away.
Yeah.
Shit's right around the corner. Cool.
All right.
Interesting.
I got no transition.
Well, I was gonna work my way into like a Spider-Man and Mary Jane kind of thing. Then work.
There's no Mary Jane and Spider-Man Noir.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, this Spider-Man might be. Might be missing his Mary Jane.
His Valentine. So
that's his Valentine. Speaking of Valentine's Day, we figured for Valentine's. You know, man, transition. You didn't even give me the opportunity, bro. You just cut me off. Yeah, so Valentine's Day is right around the corner. As we record this, it's the Thursday before Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day falls on a Saturday this year,
yeah.
which is crazy. You know, all the big holidays fall on Saturdays this year?
I did not.
I'm pretty sure Christmas is on a Saturday this year and New Year.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me look at this calendar. Because somebody mentioned, they were like, yeah. Sorry, Christmas is on a Friday. New Year's Eve is on a Friday.
So New Year's is on Saturday.
New Year's is on Saturday. No, I'm sorry. New Year's is on that Friday. New Year's Eve is that Thursday.
Okay.
But still, that's crazy.
What about the 4th?
The 4th is on a Saturday.
All right.
There you go. Yeah, that's what. So yeah, a lot of big holiday. Halloween Saturday.
It's gonna be a good Halloween.
Whew. This is gonna be crazy.
Solid
year,
one.
It's a crazy year.
You want your Halloween on a Saturday for sure.
Yeah, the Halloween for sure.
Yeah.
The 4th of July, I'm like, what day do I get off now? You know what I mean? Like, where's my off day? Is it that Friday? Is it that Monday? What day do I get off? Because you better give me a goddamn day off. But Halloween, you never get that shit off, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, man. So Valentine's Day is this upcoming Saturday. As we record this episode probably won't go up until the Monday after. So there's that. Or maybe I'll post it on Valentine's Day. I don't know.
We hope y'all had a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah, if you're into that kind of thing.
Went out with your loved ones.
Yeah.
Ate some chalky little hearts.
Yeah. Or you spent the day loving yourself.
Yeah. Treat yourself. Listen to your favorite podcast.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. But every year we kind of do a Valentine's Day themed episode. We like to incorporate the holidays when we can. Valentine's Day feels like the easy one.
You know what I just read? This has nothing to do with this episode. I just reread the double date comic with Batman
and Catwoman and Superman. Yeah. That one's fun. I like that.
It's a fun one.
Yeah.
I never read the one before it, so there's two. I always read the one where they're on a date. There's the one where they're like talking about going on a date, essentially. They're like Lois Lane and Catwoman are like talking to both their men, being like, "You gonna call him?" They just, they're engaged, and then she's like, you gotta tell him you're engaged, and then she's like, you should call him because he's Batman. He's not gonna call you. It was funny because you see them having the same conversations, and then they end up like crimes end up taking them to the same place, so that they run into each other, and then it goes to the double date episode.
Nice. Okay, that's good. That's fun stuff. That I would say, because I read that standalone. I know you're currently in the middle of the whole run.
Yeah, but I read through it.
I read that standalone, and I think that's an issue. You could if you just want to enjoy like a little. Honestly, Batman and Superman, when they're together, is some of my favorite comic. Honestly, I really enjoy their dynamic.
You remember the whole I forgot about this, about like Superman's like, I could pitch and then you'll never be able to hit it, and Batman's like, I can hit it.
Yeah. No, I can definitely do it.
My favorite part about it is when they go back to their like significant others, and like Superman's you can never hit it. He's saying to Lois Lane. And then Batman talking to Catwoman. See, the thing is if he throws it too hard, it would just disintegrate. So like there's a speed at which he has to throw it, and that speed I could hit it.
I hit that. Yeah, it's great, man. So if you want to just go read a fun little, Valentine's Day-ish comic book, go read the Double Date. Superman and Batman. It's in the Batman run, right?
It's in the Batman run.
Yeah. I think it's called, the issue is called Double Date.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the fun stuff.
Somewhere in the 40s in the issues.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Previously for Valentine's Day, we've done like most recognizable couples in comic books. We've done some other shit, I'm sure. But this year we decided to do couples versus.
It feels like we should have came up with a fun name, like a couple smashed down, something like that. You put smash in there for like the double meaning.
Yeah, hilarious. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so you're right. We dropped the ball on that one. Anyway, couples fights. We love us a versus episode.
Yep, some of my favorites.
Thought, you know what? Fuck it. Let's put two couples against each other. See how they fare, and do that. As usual, we tried to do kind of like Marvel versus DC. We tried to put together couples that like make sense-ish in terms of fighting, or where it's not so one-sided, right? Because like we're not gonna put Superman and Lois Lane as Superwoman up against like a Daredevil and Elektra. Yeah. Like that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like honestly, or even when like Superman was with Wonder Woman at one point, who are they gonna fight? Yeah, what are we talking about? They destroy anybody. So we got 5 matchups here. We're gonna go through.
Are we gonna get ChatGPT to pick the arena?
Oh, we do arenas, don't we?
Yeah. It's a little special.
Yeah.
Little special turn on this.
Let me pull that up real quick. Chat.
While looking up, who is your favorite comic book couple?
The one that jumps out to me first, honestly, is Black Panther and Storm. They're just such a fucking power couple.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. I mean, you essentially have a king and a goddess. Like, that's insane. I mean, I like your classics too, right? I like a Superman and Lois Lane.
Yeah, I was gonna
regular Lois Lane. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just normal human.
Her having powers is fun though.
Yeah,
I've been enjoying reading her having powers. But I enjoy them. I always enjoyed Mary Jane and Spider-Man.
Yeah, I agree. Do you prefer Spider-Man and Mary Jane or Spider-Man and Gwen Stacy?
I'm always a Mary Jane guy.
That's fair. MJ. All right, cool. I got 5 arenas.
Let's do it.
All right. They gave me a breakdown of these too. They're specialized. Okay.
Did it do ones in Marvel and DC, or did it do any pop culture?
No, I did Marvel and DC.
Okay. Because, sometimes, we fought at Hogwarts in one of these episodes.
We do some random shit in there sometimes. We'll just go at these, though. All right. First matchup we got Black Panther and Storm. Probably my favorite couple. Versus Aquaman and Mera.
Okay.
Are we picking a side, or you just want to talk about it?
I mean, I think slightly both. We should start off with I'll argue DC, you argue Marvel like we usually do. And then we just say how we really feel afterwards.
Okay. Fair enough. Listen to me.
Where are they fighting?
Oh.
This for my characters, this is important.
That is very important for your characters. You're correct. First arena chat GPT gave me was Avengers Tower post-evacuation. So it says
post-evacuation.
Yeah, it even gave bullet points on the battlefield. It said vertical battlefield with glass walls, collapsing floors, and Stark tech defenses. Heroes can weaponize drones, security systems, and lab tech. Flying characters dominate early. Tech manipulators can shift momentum instantly.
Interesting.
Still not looking good for you, big guy.
That did not help.
No, it didn't.
Are we in New York, though?
Yeah.
So water is nearby. There's an ocean. We're New York City
is an island,
and then the ocean is right there. So we're fine, man. We're out in the desert. Yeah. I thought we did this and Aquaman was in the desert. That was a bunch of bullshit.
It was a bunch of bullshit. Listen, man. Funny enough, Black Panther's a hell of a threat on his own. But honestly, the ace is Storm. Like,
oh, you mean her literal goddess?
As soon as she starts throwing thunder, it's a wrap.
Don't like the magic they have like a bit of electrical power.
No,
kind of. I'm pretty sure Mera.
Making this up.
I don't know about Aquaman, but Mera, she got a little electric something going on.
So let's say it's Storm is the killing factor here for you. Because, like, if you put Black Panther and Aquaman up against each other in, like, a fight. Because, really, it's gonna come down to a brawl.
It's almost like the last Black Panther movie.
Yeah, Black Panther versus Namor. He's fought Namor on numerous occasions, so he's fought their version of Aquaman multiple times. Because here's the thing: if they're not in water and you just put them up, it's just a hand-to-hand fight. And while I will say Aquaman's body is more durable than Black Panther's body, with his Wakandan tech on, with the vibranium suit, puts him more on the equal playing field. I don't think Aquaman's stabbing through that suit with that trident.
I think he might be.
You think so?
That trident's going through the suit.
I don't think the trident's
the issue with Black Panther is he's agile. But I mean, Aquaman's a warrior, so this is gonna be my argument. Look, all right, current Aquaman.
You talking about with Mera's powers? Like,
no, I'm talking about the fact that he is now connected to the blue.
So like the green with Swamp Thing, but he's just connected. So he's got the water. Blue. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
He is outrageously powerful right now.
I can believe it.
He's basically a god in himself. Okay. He no longer needs to be by the water because he could just make the water flood. He could also control any water source, including the blood in your body right now.
Okay.
So
we do go with strongest versions. I guess we didn't mention that. We do like to go strongest versions of the characters.
Yeah. So that level, I actually think he's really fucking people up.
Okay.
Because that power is also making him a little bit ruthless. He's a little bit like, I'm gonna fuck you up anyways.
Okay.
So I could just easily see him just like ripping people apart just by their blood. Okay. Taking these guys down. And then Mera's got her whole magic thing, and they're both a warrior. I'll admit, taking down without the blue, they're fucked. There's no way. But with the blue,
I wonder what the limitations of controlling the blood in someone's body is for Aquaman. Because here's my thing. Just like how recently Aquaman's got a crazy god level power up, so is Storm. Like, she has become a literal goddess in the comics, right? Because not only has Storm taken on the powers of an Asgardian before, she's worthy than Will Mjolnir. Like, she, like, cosmic level goddess. She's gotten to that level. So, I mean, she can manipulate weather on a scale of like global catastrophe now.
Right, but a lot of that weather is water. So, you know, they're fine. They're fine. Flood that bitch. It's only helping them. They're already flooding the building.
Listen, it's gonna be the electricity. It's gonna be the thunder, the lightning that comes into play. They can only take so much of that. Because here's the thing. Mera's getting wiped off. Like, that's your weak link. That's your weak link is getting wiped out pretty fucking quick.
I think Mera would do fine against Black Panther.
In what term?
Because of all of her magic. All of her magic, she's doing fine.
Black Panther understands most magic.
Yeah, but not DC magic. He understands the Marvel shit. It's just like that John Constantine, Doctor Strange, where Constantine's like, man, you don't understand. You got the bougie stuff over here, man.
My shit comes from the streets.
Yeah. He doesn't get that stuff.
That's so funny. Listen, Black Panther's fought Aqua people numerous occasions and won. I don't think he's going to struggle against Mera. I think he's got that in the bag.
All right.
Do I think Black Panther can beat your god level fucking Aquaman? No. But do I think Storm could? Yes.
All right.
Tell me how you really feel now.
Storm's impossible to take down. I mean, if I was really going to say it, if they got close to Storm, the Storm's biggest weakness is the fact that, like, close hand-to-hand combat, she ain't shit.
Yeah, that's not her
strength. She needs to take to the sky and control the weather.
Yeah,
so close combat, both these two warriors are smacking and knocking her out, and that's like a comic book flaw, right? Like, to take the Storm down, you just gotta smack her real quick and knock her out.
She's stronger than that. Like, she's not terrible hand-to-hand combat, right? Like, she trains,
but she's still a human
with like Wolverine and shit. But you're right, she is still.
She got no strength. She got no durability. She got super speed. She got nothing. She controls the weather, but as a person, she gets smacked. If she gets in close hand, which being in the building is kind of fucking her. She's got to break the windows and go outside of the tower. If she's inside the tower...
We didn't even factor in the tower. See,
I should have brought the tower back in. Let me bring the tower back in here. close combat inside the tower, Storm's in trouble. Her only option is she's got to go outside the building and shoot shit in.
Do you think Mera could survive a fall from the top of Avengers Tower? Like if Storm just blew a gust of fucking wind in there and just smacked her out the building, she falls to the ground. You think she's surviving that?
I think she survives.
I don't know if she's surviving that.
She's just like a spin move. She drags with her trident against the building to slow down her fall. Because she's durable.
She is durable.
She's got to be. Her body's got to be able to withstand the pressure of the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, the body of the ocean. Where I didn't consider this, Black Panther in that tower, fucking dangerous. I didn't even think about that because all that is my room. He's like, yeah, all that tech, bro. He's got control over all of it. So not only does he have access to all this tech, like I'm sure there's numerous contingency plans within that building to help them out. If anything, I think, to your point, I think Black Panther will serve more as like Storm's shield and distraction while she gets to cooking up the real shit of like, we got to take them down. Because maybe Aquaman's trident could penetrate that vibranium, but it's not doing it first go through. It's gonna have to chip away at it, and maybe it'll eventually get through. It's not going in first stab. You know what I mean? If he could even catch him, which I don't think he could.
No, I mean eventually he would. There's a lot of dodging, but some of these hits are connecting.
Fair enough. Who do you think is the better combatant? Like who do you think is the better hand-to-hand fighter, Aquaman or Black Panther? We see Aquaman fight, but a lot of his fighting takes place either underwater or like if he is fighting on land, like a lot of his durability comes into play.
Yeah, Black Panther's probably a better fighter.
Yeah.
But that's why I think so. It's like he's a better fighter, but Aquaman's probably a little bit stronger, more durable.
I agree with that, yeah.
So it slightly equals out. Storm is... I actually think this fight ends up... If you give Aquaman the blue, and it's in the building with Storm, and she's got to get out, this fight's probably closer than we think it is.
That's fair. If
this is like...
Yeah, the more we talk through it, the more
right,
I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe it is a little closer than I thought.
Because in the beginning, you're like, Storm's fucking everyone up.
Yeah.
So my real feel is, I think it's closer than we think it is, but I still think Storm and Black Panther take the win.
Because I do think that Storm... I don't know how long she could do it, but I do think if she had to, she could hold back whatever water abilities Aquaman and Mera are going to throw at her. Not, like I said, I don't know how long she could. I don't think she could hold it very long. But let's just say they throw a big-ass wave at her. Like, she can produce tidal waves and tsunamis and shit, right? Like, I think she could kind of combat that for a minute. I think ultimately they would overpower her. But... Again, Storm is at like cosmic god level abilities now, so like that's tough.
Yeah,
it is a closer fight than I initially thought.
Makes it fun.
Yeah, because at first I was like, no, Black Panther and Storm are wiping them. Honestly, the durability that Aquaman and Mera have are really what's like playing to them holding on. Because like Black Panther has a suit, but Storm doesn't have that shit. So it's like, yeah, she is the more vulnerable one, even though she's the more powerful one.
Because if they got close and they punched Storm, that'd be it for Storm.
Yeah, she probably would get knocked out.
She'll get knocked out. And then 2-on-1, Black Panther's in trouble.
He is in trouble. I agree. He would be in trouble. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Call it a close call.
Yeah, we'll call it a close call, man.
That was good.
Yeah.
I want to see more of what Aquaman does with the blue. Because like when he gets the powers,
back onto that Aquaman.
He gets the powers. He doesn't really get to understand them fully yet.
Mm-hmm.
But when he gets like back to the main universe, because he's like inside the blue, then he gets the powers of blue and he's able to get out. Like Superman is like controlled by an alien. Like he like jumps in where like the Justice League were like in the middle of a fight, and everybody's trying to get the alien that's controlling Superman off, and Superman like punches Aquaman and Aquaman doesn't move.
Oh shit.
And then everybody's like, yeah, he's he's like a god now, and we don't know what that means yet. All we know is he's like a god now.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, what? But then he goes immediately into KO.
Oh, okay.
So you don't really get to see much,
yeah.
Other than the fact that in like KO, you read that issue?
I haven't yet.
I won't tell you yet.
He fights like Hawkman in there, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's on my list. I got to read all those tie-ins before we talk about that next week.
Right. Anyways, let's go to the next one.
Cool. Next one we got. We were really high up there. We were on God level abilities. Now we're going street level. We got Batman and Catwoman versus Daredevil and Elektra. In the arena we got Themyscira.
Okay.
So here's the points they gave us for Themyscira. Ancient battleground surrounded by cliffs and crashing seas. Magical wands may empower mystic heroes. Amazon warriors create environmental pressure and shifting alliances. Well, they're not teaming up with Amazons in this. It's just 2-on-2.
And none of them have magic, so they're not getting wands.
Yeah, so they're basically just fighting on a beach. Like,
yeah, they're on an island. They're on
an island
with Greek-like architecture.
True.
So there's no way you're gonna convince me that.
Yeah, this was. You know what's funny? I thought this one worked when I put it together, but now I'm like, it's tougher because here's the thing: Daredevil versus Batman. I think there's a clear winner there.
Yes.
Catwoman versus Elektra. I don't know if the winner is as clear.
They're close.
It's a much closer fight. If anything, I might give the edge to Elektra just because she was trained for this almost since birth, right? Like she was trained to be an assassin, a killer, a warrior. So in terms of like hand-to-hand combat, I think she's got the edge on Catwoman.
I've been reading too much lately.
That's what we're supposed to be doing.
So,
you know what was funny too? Before you say what you're gonna say, I was thinking to myself, do you remember how much research we used to do for these episodes, for these versus episodes?
Tons. I'd have all these feats written down.
Yeah,
pages of a notebook. It's so much easier now that I've read.
I was gonna say, does it feel easier now because we read more comic books now?
Because I can just recall shit.
Yeah, it's like I just read this recently.
Catwoman. Basically Catwoman and Batman go in the middle of the desert, and you don't know who they're going after, and then you find out that basically there's a bunch of behind the scenes things I won't get into, but it's going to see Talia al Ghul.
I was just about to say, okay, yeah.
That
would be the most equivalent.
So this is what's crazy too. I never really realized about Talia al Ghul, but they talk about this. So basically, Talia al Ghul. And this is after they traveled for like 14 hours in the desert, actually took Batman down. And so then it was just Catwoman. Talia was like, oh, like he's choosing you. What makes you so special? She's like, pick up a sword and show me what makes you special. So they start fighting. And as they're fighting, Talia's narrating. She's like, since the time that I took my first steps, my dad, the demon, made me fight. And she's like, the choices were fight, win, or die. And when I died, he would just put me in the Lazarus pit. I would come back, and then he would just tell me to do it again.
It's crazy.
She's like, that is how I have learned to fight my entire life.
Yeah.
And fucking Catwoman wins that fight.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So if she can take down fucking Talia,
that one feels not great. I don't know how I feel about that one. That don't sit right with me. So she fought Batman first?
She fought Batman first.
Was she fatigued? She had to be fatigued from that.
I don't know, fatigued. I mean, Catwoman and Batman were just 14 out. There were 14 hours in a fucking desert. And then Talia, before fighting them, sent all of her fucking goons.
To tire them out further? Before fighting them. Catwoman was fighting with the power of love, goddammit. There's no way. With a sword, too? Fuck no. She was fighting with the power of love.
She was saying, it was funny, because Talia was like, don't worry, if I kill you, I'll put you in a pit. And she's like, I don't need it. I already have 9 lives. Was there a recall that? And that's when she got the upper edge.
That's fun.
Oh, that is a fucking great story.
Yeah, that's fun. I don't think Catwoman can beat Elektra.
Come on!
I don't see it. I don't see it happening.
I think it's close, and even if she doesn't, Batman's taking Elektra down right afterwards.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I think what's cool about this fight, and we don't get really talk about it because I think we feel very similar, is they both couples fight really well together. So it'd be fun to see them fight really well together.
That's true.
In that battle.
That would be fun.
But they both have that edge with each other, so it's not like one has that advantage over the other. They both have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. To me, it's Batman and Catwoman in the end.
If
anything, they also know Themyscira. They got home turf advantage.
True. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure there's a Batman Daredevil crossover, and I think I've read it. And if I'm not mistaken, Batman deduced that Daredevil was blind almost immediately. Like he's like, oh, he can't see. Like he can't actually see me, which doesn't help Daredevil because then it's like.
Yeah.
Well, now he knows your weakness. You know what I mean? Well, it's also your strength, but like your weakness.
He's like, you seem very sensitive to sounds. Let me just do some.
Yeah. Boing. Yeah. This one. Yeah. I feel like there are gonna be people mad at me that I didn't argue for Daredevil harder. But look, realistically, in terms of like Daredevil was a great fighter. He ain't got shit on Batman though.
Yeah.
Like he just doesn't. Daredevil is a brawler. He's hella agile. He is agile. Do I think that's going to make a difference? No.
Nope.
I do not. If anything, I think it may prolong it a bit. But Batman's going to... As soon as they go blow for blow, I think it's curtains for Daredevil. Yeah, because even he can't even use like his senses to his, like, let's say he turns off the lights. Well, I guess they don't have mascara, so it wouldn't fucking matter. The sun's out. Like he can't just blind. Yeah, no, you're right. It's Batman and Catwoman.
Yeah.
Elektra's gonna stab her a few times though.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Like power of love. Because Daredevil's gonna go down right away, and Elektra's gonna fight with the power of love and fuck Catwoman up. But then Batman's going to come in and just like chop her on the neck or something. Then that's going to be a wrap. All right, cool. Next fight we got Scarlet Witch and Vision.
Okay.
Versus John Constantine and Zatanna.
Yes.
Here's what's crazy. Vision is the weak link in this.
I agree.
Like, fuck. He's the weak link here.
But Wanda's so powerful.
Wanda, she makes up for a good portion of that, though.
Yep. Where are we fighting?
It's funny. Good. Yeah, good point. The negative zone. Volatile antimatter universe from the Fantastic Four lore. Floating rock formations and unstable gravity fields. Energy-based heroes thrive. Tech and durability are stress-tested constantly. Doesn't bode well for old Vision.
Nope. Tech struggles.
Yeah. Fucking A.
Have you read KO you're up to date KO, you're just not up to date on the tie-ins.
I haven't read the latest. I didn't read the KO issue that came out. Was it yesterday or last week? Yesterday, I think. Whatever the newest one was. So no, issue 4, I haven't read that one yet.
Okay. Did I read? So what was the last thing in KO? What was the last fights you were seeing?
They showed up. They were in the final round, and then you finally see the absolute versions of Batman.
Okay, so you've seen...
And that's how it ended.
You saw Zatanna choose Constantine as a...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk too much about KO because that's going to get its own episode.
Yeah.
I was expecting so much out of these two.
That's fair.
We did. I mean, to be fair, what Joker chose was insane, but
it was.
Anyways, back to this fight. So I think I'm gonna have to say it right off the bat. Wanda's magic's insane.
It is fucking insane.
She's the
funny, we were just talking about that crossover issue where Constantine was telling Doctor Strange, like, you got this bougie magic. I got that dirty shit. Wanda got some pretty dirty magic, bro. She got some dirty magic.
I think Constantine with Zatanna's super powerful. Their abilities together are going to complement really well when fighting. So I'm going to say Vision's getting fucked up.
Vision's
going down.
They like, I wouldn't be shocked if they almost rip him apart almost immediately.
Yep.
his biggest advantage is going to be his intangibility. To be able to do that, he'll be able to like get around a few blasts and things like that. But as soon as they start throwing like real spells in there, he's gonna have a hard time.
He is gonna have fucked up.
He's gonna have a hard time.
So I'm gonna say Vision almost immediately.
Yeah,
he's getting taken out.
But it's gonna take both of them.
So it's gonna be 2 versus 1, and they're gonna need it.
It's gonna take both of them. Because Wanda's crazy.
Yeah. So this is where the creative writers would make some shit happen that I don't know, but it feels like Constantine's gonna have some half-wit crazy idea on how to take Wanda down.
Yeah,
and them working well is what will make it happen.
That's what it would take.
Because in terms of raw power, they're not raw power to raw power. It's gonna take the cleverness of the two together.
Yeah,
knowing how to do magic together. Because Wanda doesn't have that vision because it's not a magic thing, right? So they'll work well together. But he's getting fucked up. He's already in a place where he's struggling. He's just struggling existing.
Yeah.
In the Phantom Zone. The Phantom Zone?
Negative zone. Close enough.
Yeah, that's the only way I could see them winning is just some like half-wit crazy idea that Constantine has in his back pocket that they're doing.
I agree with that, but it would be one of those situations where it would just take a clever ass writer. Like this is one of those situations where like it would really be left up to whoever's
Constantine
writing
would
this
be there
goddamn comic book
with a cigarette, being like, "I've been holding out of this one for a rainy day."
Yeah, some man. But no, yeah. In terms of raw power, Wanda's fucking them up.
Yeah.
And like it's Wanda's like trump card, like easy, just like win card is her reality manipulating abilities, right? Like that's like the easy button for Wanda. It's just whatever she wants to happen, it will happen. And she's in a place
you could only speak backwards.
Yeah, like and she's in a place where she has no restrictions, right? Like in the fucking negative zone, like she doesn't have to worry about it. She doesn't have to worry about any collateral damage. So she's just like
shooting spells.
I can do whatever I want to do in here.
Because while like
she sure enough would.
While they're both magic based, it's like Wanda is like intuitive magic. You know what I mean? Like she just does things.
Yeah.
Where like Constantine and Zatanna,
they're like spells.
They got spells they have to have memorized.
Yeah,
you gotta say it and
magical items and shit. Yeah. Wanda's just like, I'm just talking. Like,
yeah.
No more of you guys. Done. Like it's a wrap. It'd be well, we're in agreement. They'd take down Vision almost right away.
Yep.
But it's gonna take both of them and they still gonna gonna be a struggle up against Scarlet Witch. I agree. I can see a scenario where like some cleverness allows them to win. But here's the other thing. They're going to have to kill her.
Which they would.
I think they would too.
Yeah.
But they're going to have
They don't have problems doing that.
It's true.
There's not Superman in there.
Yeah, they would have no choice. Like you can't not kill her. Like it's just not going to work. And do I think they can find a way to kill her? I don't know if they can. It's going to take some
crazy
effort.
Yeah, team effort, crazy plan that they had.
Yeah. But overall, though.
But because we're raw power, they're getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Are we declaring a winner for this one?
We're leaving it up to the listeners on where it went.
Call it a close call. Next up, we got Beast Boy and Raven versus Wiccan and Hulkling. So most people know Beast Boy and Raven. I don't think a lot
Titans
of people,
or Teen Titans. You do,
yeah, you know. I don't know if as many people know Wiccan and Hulkling. Maybe more people know Wiccan at this point because of the MCU shows. But Wiccan is the son of Scarlet Witch.
Yep.
He essentially has all of her powers. He's not as strong as she is. He doesn't have as much raw power, and also because he is young, this is kind of like our teen matchup. Because he is young, he does struggle with like using his abilities at times and like staying focused. A lot of it is based on that. But he has his mom's abilities, right? And then Hulkling, so this is our gay relationship. Hulkling is a hybrid between a Kree and a Skrull So he has the shape-shifting abilities of the Skrulls, right? So he can turn into whatever he wants, different people, whatever. But in his
I guess for our less readers, we're talking about the guys that are in the Marvels. You've seen Miss Marvel or those are who
the Kree. Yeah, those Skrulls, aliens. The ones who kind of look like elves, like green elves when they're in their regular form, and then they turn back. So he's that and a Kree. So he can shapeshift.
And then the Kree's the main villain in Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Correct. That's what Ronan the Accuser is.
Yeah. So those two aliens.
Together.
Yeah.
Which they hate each other, technically. So he's kind of like a real Romeo and Juliet kind of baby. But yeah, he has shapeshifting abilities. He often gives himself wings so he can fly. And he has super strength, right? Like, because most of the Kree and Skrull are very strong. So he has super strength. He's not, despite his name being Hulkling, he's not Hulk level strong.
Right.
But he does have super strength. He can shapeshift and has crazy durability.
Yeah.
So that's our matchup. So we got like a sorcerer versus sorcerer, and then a shapeshifter versus shapeshifter. This was actually, I think this is actually pretty close.
Where are they fighting?
Nowhere. The Celestial Skull in Marvel.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're in space.
They're in space.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Tight corridors mixed with open space exposure. Yeah. Cosmic level combat feels appropriate here without destroying a planet. Here's the thing. Hulkling is technically like a prince, and he has an army that he can summon. Well, I'm not going to put that into play, but I just want you to know that is something that happens.
If it goes awry, he's just going
to call his army up and be like, hey, yo, I'm in trouble.
Are we doing adult versions or teen versions of these? Because I've been reading them as adults.
We haven't seen adult versions of Wiccan and Hulkling yet. So we're going teen versions.
Can I do an adult version of my character?
Nope. You sure can't.
Damn it. All right. So here's...
You were going to talk about that damn Beast War story, weren't you? Are they adults in that?
Yeah, because it's just in the Titans. I think when they go Titans, they're older.
Yeah.
Which would have helped.
Oh, sure.
I mean, is Beast Boy really stronger?
So his
powers have stayed the same.
Yeah. Here's my thing. I do think Beast Boy versus Hulkling is pretty interesting. I think Beast Boy has the advantage in terms of like his creativity. He's clever, right? I definitely think he's gonna throw some shit at Hulkling that he may not be prepared for.
Like, oh fuck, is that T-Rex?
Yeah. Where he's gonna
T-Rex
struggle
came out of nowhere
is Hulkling's durability. Beast Boy doesn't have the same level of durability that Hulkling has. He also doesn't have the same level of strength. So even if he turns into his strongest animal, it's not compared to Hulkling's strength. And we know Beast Boy likes to turn into like a gorilla pretty often. If he goes gorilla versus Hulkling, Hulkling's throwing that gorilla. So I don't think that's going to help him.
Right. So it's going to be a lot of, like you said, creativity, right? Like he's 1 second, he's ramming him as a rhino. The next set, he's wrapping him up like a snake. Like he's doing a lot of that kind of stuff. So you're saying he can't become like a Starro character attached like he did in the comics. Because then he can just attach.
And then he just controls him.
And then we can just use him.
I mean, that's clever. That's a fair argument. Has he ever done that before?
That's where Beast Wars comes from. Is he he did too much. And then he got like, his main mind got like transferred away. So he lost control. And then he turned everybody into wild animals.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But I don't need to do it on that scale. I just got to do one person.
That's it. Raven versus Wiccan. I think this is the bigger matchup.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it's going to come down to who loses control first.
Right. Because both, in terms of their magic, are overpowered.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about Wiccan, and I'm trying to feel like he must be a less strong Scarlet Witch. He can't be on the same level.
He's not quite on the same level, but he does still have reality warping abilities. Okay. Do I know? I don't know if he's on the level where he can basically warp an entire universe like Scarlet Witch has done. But
all of nowhere.
All of nowhere, yeah. Like it's not that big. I'm sure he could change that shit if he wanted to. But like I said, I think like if Raven decides, oh, fuck it, I'm finna let go. I'm finna like call on all of Trigon's powers and like let loose first, she's probably gonna kill both of them. But vice versa, if Wiccan's just like fuck it and loses control, he's probably going to kill both of them.
It's interesting.
So I think the tricky thing is who
either
loses control or fully channels their abilities sooner. Because they both have issues with control in their current like stages.
Right.
Like as the teens, right? Because like just throw them like I think on a regular scale of them just using like their basic abilities, they're pretty comparable.
So if they lose control for sake of argument at the same, I just don't know enough about Wiccan. At the same time, does Trigon powered Raven, is she more stronger than letting loose Wiccan? I think that's where I'm struggling because I know like Trigon himself is fucking hard to take down. So if Raven is that level of power,
here's what I think. I think if Trigon comes out, he's immediately gonna try to murder them, right? Like that bloodlust is strong. He's a killer, right? I think he can make that happen. But if Wiccan catches on before that can happen, I definitely think he can use his abilities to either trap Trigon back in the fucking gem on her forehead or just send them away.
Right. I think you just made me feel like Raven's winning. I feel like she will unintentionally let Trigon out.
You know what I think? Moment. You know what I think is going to happen? I think Hulkling and Beast Boy are going to be fighting, and I think Hulkling's going to win that fight, and that's what's going to cause Raven to lose control.
Trigon's coming out and murdering them both.
Yeah.
I agree if that's how it's going. Because I can't... I think Beast Boy does a decent job. He doesn't have enough oomph to take Hulkling down.
He doesn't. There's no animal in his arsenal that could, put him down.
Right.
It just won't happen. Even if he turned into a T-Rex and tried to bite him, he's not crunching through him. You know what I mean? With his Kree Skrull physiology, not only can he shapeshift, but he can harden his skin. He already has crazy durability just in general, but he can also armor plate his skin, basically. So, Beast Boy's not going to be able to bite him, scratch him, penetrate him. It's just not going to happen. If anything, it's just going to be a matter of, how long it's going to take for Hulkling to get his hands on him.
Right.
Once he does, though, Beast Boy's out.
Yeah.
And then Raven might snap and then be like, okay,
I agree. I think that's how it's happening.
And then it's again, if Wiccan can't focus quick enough to, get his shit together, I think that's it.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. Last fight. Okay, we switched it up a little bit. Maybe this is the one we just been kind of talking about these in general.
Right.
So we picked a different couple. Invincible and Adam Eve.
Just fun. It's fun.
Versus the Thors. Thor and Jane Foster, Lady Thor. Okay. And the battlefield, Gotham City during a blackout.
City's getting fucked up. Poor Gotham. Batman's going to be furious.
Man, he's going to be so mad. Batman wins this one because he's just not letting this city go down. He's jumping in and he's saying, fuck all y'all. I'm taking you all out. Not my Gotham. Cool. So we've talked about Viltrumites versus a Superman. Omni-Man doesn't stand a chance against Superman. I don't care what anybody thinks. If Omni-Man were to fight Superman, I believe that Superman could honestly kill Omni-Man with one punch.
Okay.
Like, the way we've seen them die, like, because a Viltrumite can one-shot another Viltrumite. And they're not even close to the level of Superman. So, like, if Superman wanted to, he could kill probably the whole Viltrumite empire, right? Now, where does Thor, in terms of power level, come into play? Because what I think also the thing is,
we're doing the most powerful versions. Is this King Thor?
This is King. Yeah, I guess that would be King Thor.
This is a grown up Mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we know Mark is stronger than most Viltrumites.
I know we didn't get that far in the show, and I haven't gone that far in the comic, but I think that eventually gets proven out that he ends up being supposed to end up being the strongest.
Yeah.
So, Adam Eve, I think, is the character making the difference
For that team, yeah.
for the team, because she gets, we've seen her, like, she can change elements, but she also learns that she can change people as well. So if she's unlocking that, then she's insanely powerful. If she's a regular base tier Adam Eve, she's not. She's powerful, but she ain't helping. The fucking Thor's hammers going through all those projections. She does.
Yeah, no problem.
But if she gets to a point where she's like, "Yeah, Jane, I'm just changing your ability to have these powers."
You know what I think could happen? Because the whole thing with Jane Foster is that she has cancer.
Right.
That's what's killing her. If Adam Eve just decides to fucking speed that shit up, just rapidly, like, let's kick that shit into overdrive, that could take her down. Here's the other thing, too. I think what's tricky about, like, Thor and Lady Thor is, like, do they both have a Mjolnir, or does only one of them have it?
I think only one, but then Thor can just have Stormbreaker.
That's true. Thor could just have Stormbreaker.
We don't really see that happen. I mean, other than the last movie.
Yeah.
I mean, in the comics, they don't do that.
No, they don't. Like, if Jane has Mjolnir, Thor just doesn't have it.
Right.
Which I think is fine either way. You know what I think is going to be the tricky thing about this fight is I think it might take Thor and Jane Foster a little longer to get going in terms of, like, really taking it seriously than Mark and Adam Eve.
Because they're used to
just getting in there and being like, this person's a threat. We got to, like, neutralize them as quick as possible. Thor just enjoys the fight. Right. So I think it's going to take a few, because while I do think Mark can hurt Thor, I think it's going to take a few punches before he's really feeling it. And I think once he really starts feeling it, he's going to be like, yeah, okay, no, this is done now. This is, I'm taking you down. This is it.
I think the Thors win.
Yeah, the Thors win for sure.
Because as soon as they start going, they're just going to overload both of them with lightning.
Oh, 100%.
And then
even if Thor
gets smacked around the hammer, like,
throw some punches, it's a wrap for Mark. Like, Mark's not taking
two.
Oh, fuck no.
He could take just straight Thor. Okay, 2 hammers.
Yeah, it's a wrap for them.
Yeah,
and poor.
The only way they were, if Adam Eve is at the point where she can manipulate people and take the powers away, is the only way they win. Which I don't know if that, because you see it happen in, like, that Adam Eve special.
Yeah,
but then she can't do it again. So I don't know if she ever is able to do it again, because I don't want to know until I see it in the show.
Yeah, like, even if she could do that, she technically could only take away the powers of one of them. It's just Jane Foster. She can't take away Thor's. Thor's still Thor. He's still an Asgardian.
I think she can make.
You think she can make him what? An immortal? Like a normal human?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
She's her ability to when she's able to do, like, I think they say, like, they try to put a block in her so she couldn't do any, like, biology changes.
Yeah, I remember
people,
that,
right?
Yeah.
If that block is gone, she could affect people. She can give people power. She can take people powers away. She can fucking. Now you're 3 foot. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Now you're short. Like, she can just do that shit.
Does she make it in time though? I don't think she does. Because, like, let's say, okay.
But to your point, she would have to know this is a real threat.
Yeah.
To try that.
And let's say she gets Jane first. Thor's losing his mind. Right? Like, also, yeah, again, it would be a matter of at what level can she do this? Because if we're talking King Thor, that's a hell of a lot of power to take away from him. Because not only does he have the power of Mjolnir, the wisdom of Odin, he has the Thor force now, right? Like, he has all his dad's ability plus all his normal abilities. Even if you turn him into a mortal, do I think he could kill one of them? I mean, I think he could still kill Adam Eve. Like, if she was just like, I took your powers away, now I'm just going to try to come punch you. I think he could still kill her with his bare hands. I don't think he could kill Mark then.
Yeah.
But I think he could kill Adam Eve. So yeah, it would be tough. It would be a real tough.
It's the Thors.
Yeah, they take him down, and then poor Gotham. Batman's just, furious
because fucking Mark just be throwing people through buildings. Yeah, and then being thrown through buildings. Like,
and Thor has no fucking no courtesy for collateral damage. He doesn't care. It says it's during a blackout. I don't think that matters very much.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah. If anything, honestly, that kind of gives Mark and Adam Eve a little bit of a disadvantage because she's going to have to make some kind of light. And the Thors just have thunder. They're just fucking, just throwing lightning. So, yeah. Cool.
All right. Awesome.
That was it, man.
It's a fun little Valentine's Day episode.
Yeah. Couples versus couples, man. I think that's it.
Yeah. Next year we'll do Dia's idea. We'll make the couples fight each other.
Batman versus Catwoman.
Batman versus Catwoman and Scarlet Witch versus Vision and
interesting.
Mr. Fantastic versus Sue Storm feels fun to me.
Yeah, we got to do some ones we haven't done yet. There were and to your point, there's a lot of couples that we didn't do. Like I said, we tried to make matchups that kind of made sense, and there were some couples that just didn't match up well. Didn't necessarily match up well with other couples. Kind of like a Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm. It's like, who do they fight, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. It was particularly hard trying to do it like different universes.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
But, bye.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to us this time. Hope you enjoy your time with your loved one or yourself. Whatever you want to do. See you next time. Bye.